This episode was sponsored by BetterHelp.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nerd Locker Podcast. It has been a minute. It's been a little bit. We definitely released some episodes for you guys that you saw in the past couple weeks that we filmed about a month ago. Since then, we've had a pretty good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Should we turn this off?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, if you hear the fan going. Oliver over here.
What do you mean Oliver?
Oliver over
I
here.
didn't do anything. I don't even live in this room.
Oliver.
I just sleep here.
So we are going to review some things with you guys, and then we have some big news after the break to talk about. So first thing we're going to review is Creature Commandos.
Right.
We watched the first 2 episodes.
Yep.
Wow.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
I did not expect a lot of that.
So guys, look, I don't want to get too much into it because this is definitely a lot of like more whiteboard that James Gunn is working with the Creature Commandos, but we know that a lot of these live action things are going to go over to animator are going to go to live action, and we get a lot of callbacks to some live action stuff. So now we have canonized Rick Flag Jr. dying. Spoilers if you guys haven't seen the Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda Waller's daughter outing her out.
Right.
And outing
Senior
her out.
coming out.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different things there.
What's his name?
Weasel as
Yep.
well. So we get into a lot of that stuff, and so honestly, the pace of this show is a little bit weird for me because I think for me, like as much as I love it, this is my first introduction to DC, and this is such a weird pivot to break into DC. You know,
Okay.
like for a new fan, like someone that hasn't, or like a new viewer that has not watched
Right.
anything.
Well,
prior.
I think it's fucking raw. I think it's awesome.
You think so?
Oh, dude, if I was first time exploring DC and I saw this as my first thing, this is gonna be a hard. Like, I'm invested.
Okay, but now you get into things like, let's say that this doesn't transfer over into live action as easily. Is that something that you think you're worried for?
I don't think so because we were looking over the voice acting for some of the actors
Frank
and
Grillo
actresses.
and stuff. Yeah,
Like Dave
like,
Harbour and all. You got a whole fucking
They're
cast
gonna do pretty well,
that can do really well. So like I think if it transitions over to live action, I think we got a solid movie for once.
The thing is like this show it debuted on Rotten Tomatoes at 100%. I wouldn't put it at a 10 out of 10. I would.
Not yet. It's only 2 episodes.
But people, that's what they were reviewing it. I would put it at like a 9 for a introduction into a franchise. A 9 as a thing separate, like coming from other DC stuff into this. I'd say it's definitely an 8. I don't think it's the best thing yet, but I have to see the whole thing to really judge it. But I think out the gate, introduction into a character or into characters in general, I will say that it is a 10. They gave exposition of like, oh, your daughter like ratted you out,
Right.
and like your son's dead.
Right.
But if you watch those prior movies, you're like, oh, okay, cool. Which means the way that I see it, I'm assuming if you guys want to watch this and get some kind of context, all you have to watch is probably
Peacemaker?
the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Probably the only 2 things.
Yeah.
Because those are kind of like directly related to each other
yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
I would say that's more DCU.
Honestly,
adjacent.
more so the Suicide Squad than
So-
Peacemaker. Peacemaker, you can probably leave.
Well, so James Gunn came out and said that everything Peacemaker is canon except for the last scene with the Justice League. And he said he'll address that in the new
Oh,
season.
that's interesting.
I think it's just going to be in Peacemaker's head. It's very easy to say
That's
that he thought that
interesting.
happened. Yeah, and it didn't actually happen that way.
And no
So
one was
that's-
actually there.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. He said everything else is canon.
Okay.
So, and also that makes the Suicide Squad canon. And also we don't see anyone like Batman or Superman or anything like that too. So like we do get a lot of, we have Starro is confirmed in this as canon. So
yes.
anyways, what would you rate it?
First 2 or like are we doing like episode?
First 2.
First 2. We'll do a 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah, there were some scenes that were like weirdly animated, and I didn't like it. I didn't mention it, but it was like very like 2D looking. But other than that, no, it was fun. It was fun. I had fun.
Gotcha. And then the other thing we want to go over, another 2 episode batch, was Skeleton Crew came out this week.
Right.
What do you feel about that? I'm gonna let you take the leeway on this one,
Dude. Okay, hold on. So far. Oh shit.
We're an echo. We don't need.
Oh.
We don't need you to be loud.
I can't.
No one needs to hear you.
The first episode was okay. Is it picking up my clapping? Where am I? Am I top?
Yeah.
That's me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. The first episode.
Still Spike.
I know. The first episode was fine. It was just so slow paced that I was so bored. And this
I fell
is
asleep
someone.
For 40 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. This fucking motherfucker. What am I looking at? This motherfucker fell asleep for 40 seconds during
because
the episode.
all it was kids yapping.
Dude, I thought I was watching like
Barney and Friends.
Minus Barney, because that's the exciting part.
No, Barney was a droid.
Yeah. Dude.
Literally
okay,
Henry
yes.
Cavill.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's reloading over here. So, like, okay. Wait. We gotta rewind a little bit. So the first episode was super boring. It was very, like, the beginning was great. We got, like, we got a pirate ship. We got some Jude Law in there. And it was great. I loved it. And then we went to the first time that I've ever seen. I don't know if this is new. The suburban Star Wars life.
I feel like I was watching a Disney Channel.
It was
movie.
so weird.
It felt like a decom.
Yeah, it was so bizarre. They go to school. He's eating cereal made from Luke Skywalker's dick. It was a lot of stuff.
And so what happened, guys?
Okay, well, we just got demonetized, but it's fine. We're not monetized. So and then like it just got like really like how do I explain this? Like oh, I'm gonna push this button.
It became a lot of exposition to a point where it was like, okay, we get it. Just go to
like
the fucking ship.
They're just it seems so forced, especially when I think it was the second episode or first, where the main kid that we're watching, Wim, he pushes a button.
Yeah.
That's not a thing people do anymore.
No.
That's don't push anything. And he's like, green button.
Yeah.
That's not like realistic enough.
They were like, it was like these children were, best way to describe it is I feel like they're trying to put them into adult situations, but they're still making childish decisions, and they do it on purpose to make it still show that they're children. But it's like, we know they're young. You don't need to, like, they can act, like, they can have like adult reactions to things, but you don't have to do things like that to tell me that that's a child. Like, I know it's a child. They don't have to do that.
And you heard me when I was watching. I was like, this is super silly.
Yeah.
It's very silly.
That was a lot of push to like really dig in the fact of like they're inexperienced. Like, no shit.
He
thought it was a Jedi temple.
It just seems like, it's a Jedi temple. Get the fuck out of here. You're reading
Thor shit.
You're reading so much and it's a Jedi temple. Are you kidding me? Do you even know?
Well, then again, they don't even know where the fuck they live.
They don't. That's what's interesting. I like that aspect that no one knows that this planet that they live on is actually.
That's the biggest thing that they can.
That's cool.
They're banking on this.
That's cool. And then the ending of episode 2
with the fucking droid going nuts, bro.
The droid going nuts. SM-33.
Yeah.
Is dope.
Stage manager.
Also voiced by Nick Frost, which I thought was. What did you say?
Stage manager 33.
Yeah. Stage. Did I say SM? Oh yeah, I did say SM. That is the same. Yeah. Yeah. He just there's okay. So there's a point where like the droid comes out and saves the kids, and he just fucking bodies everybody.
Dude, like knocks them and then has these like shields that absorb blast, and then that heat.
And then he takes that heat and brands.
It was the fact that he got a pig humanoid, and when he did that, you heard it.
And you heard the squeal. That was great, dude. That was great. That's what we need.
Yeah.
That was so good.
So I will say this, guys. Star Wars, as much as we did see something today that I showed Oliver on Instagram where it was like, Disney, stop talking about making a Star Wars movie and just make one. And I will say this, though. Disney, with the Star Wars property, in the last few years have gotten more and more violent. And that has been something I've been liking. Like, let's talk about the fact, let's go back to fucking The Acolyte.
The Acolyte was really violent. That was really good.
Probably still so far the best lightsaber battle that we've ever seen.
And I've told that to some people.
And probably also best hand-to-hand, because I think that's the only series we've really seen hand-to-hand. Right?
If you're saying series
or even, was it in any movies? I still don't think we saw hand-to-hand in movies.
No, there's not very many hand-to-hand.
Did Luke and
Vader
at the end?
Yo, Vader would knock the fuck out of Luke. This metal hand.
He would have.
he would have Henry Cavill the fuck out of Luke. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think like Acolyte was the only one. So like so far, best
probably
lightsaber
yes,
and
because
best
there's not a lot of like during the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
There's not like during sci-fi.
I think we'll see more hand to hand in this show, because this show seems to be like, because obviously Jude Law's character is hiding the fact that he's a Jedi, so we'll see more hand to hand, which also makes me wonder. And I'm gonna put a theory out now, only 2 episodes in. At the beginning of episode 1, we saw that Jude Law's character with the helmet on like was getting them to these credits that were not there.
Yeah.
But now we know he's secretly a Jedi, which means, is he secretly fucking up the pirates on purpose this whole time? Like, is he there to make sure they don't get the credits? Because this is taking place after...
Probably. So,
Return of the Jedi, right? Yeah, this is after
This is after Return.
Yeah, this is during Mandalorian.
Yes.
Yeah,
so 7, 8
It's
years.
like a free-for-all out there.
Wait, this is weird, though, because it's called Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
Is Jude Law about to recruit...
A bunch of kids?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And probably make them into Jedi. Fun to me.
Unless he's not a Jedi.
He just used the Force.
I wonder if he's a Sith.
Oh, we don't know.
If he's Sith, that would be why he wants
them. If he's Sith, I would be more invested.
I know, but is this Skeleton Crew the birth of... I hate to say it.
Korriban?
Knights of Ren.
Oh, the Knights of Ren?
Are we seeing the Knights of Ren?
There was, I think I mentioned this, there was a voice that sounded like Adam Driver.
Remember you said that earlier? Like, that sounds like Kylo?
What did I say like that? Adam.
Yeah.
Adam Driver.
Yeah. You said it sounded like Kylo Ren.
Did.
Yeah.
It did sound like Kylo Ren.
I really think, what if we're seeing the origins of the Knights of Ren? And, like, one of these kids is the one that will do it. Like, because we got the Acolyte. The Acolyte just got canceled. And they definitely have already said they did some reshoots for Skeleton Crew. So I wonder if they were trying to, like, adapt what they were going to do in the Acolyte into this. Or connect them in some way.
Maybe. I mean...
I don't think he's Jedi. I think that's why when they said, "Are you Jedi?" and he said, "Shh," I don't think he's Jedi. I really don't. I think
they did ask.
Yeah, they asked him straight out, and he said, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, well, which it could be either way.
It could be that, but wouldn't a Jedi just say it?
No.
Why would they keep it a secret?
Because it's after Order 66. They'd be dead.
Well, I mean, but
Jedis are being kept secret years and like decades after.
Yeah.
So it's that I wouldn't like Calcarizian.
So do you
is
think
being kept a secret?
Do you think
still.
he's gonna be like? I mean, do you think he'll know those kind of characters, or like will he have backstory with the Skywalkers? Like this character is also a lot of mystery behind him.
Well, that's what's interesting is because
and you only have 8 episodes to do this, so
right?
You have 6 more.
What's interesting is like they're in a planet. How long? We don't know how long they warped for.
Oh, because of light speed, yeah.
Right. So like, and it's
yeah.
I hear it. Like they don't know how long they like warped for, so they don't know like how far they are from home.
Yeah.
And they're in like a foreign area where their currency is like holy shit.
Yeah.
So like,
but I feel like worth so much in mint condition. Yeah, because they said the mint condition.
They said mint condition.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Time. Because it's like that means they've seen it in not mint condition before. So it's like
it's been older before. So which means that currency at their planet, which is probably like a treasury.
Do you think they
went
forward then?
No. I don't think they traveled in time. Oh.
No, we're good.
Okay. I don't think they traveled in time. I think their planet just produces money.
And that's their fortune.
And like the government for that planet has to lie to the children so that people don't fuck them up.
Yeah. That's weird. Why would they want that planet secret? There's got to be something
because
else
it's the New Republic.
Also,
it's got to be New Republic.
Yeah, but also look at that planet. their suburbs kind of look like they're isolated. Like, it doesn't look like the suburbs go on forever.
That's true, because they didn't know what stars was. Yeah. They didn't know what stars was.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like there was desert. So
exactly, they're enclosed in like a dome? Like in a little bubble.
Are they in a dome on a planet?
I think they're in a
Maybe
dome.
they are on, like you said, Tatooine. Like, it's probably something simple.
It's like a weird thing. That's why I've never seen it before, and I was baffled.
Maybe that's why his dad is such a dick. Because it's like, just do what you got to do.
Well, yeah.
Like, stop asking questions.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The dad. Where am I? The dad.
The dad fucking sucks, bro.
Sucks,
dude.
He's such a dick.
But then when he gets taken away, or when he goes away,
but he's like, stick to your way. Be corporate.
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask. I'm gonna punch something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Yeah.
That was so fucking. I hate that dad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting it.
So there might be a thing there, and also like, I don't know, it just seems weird. Also, the droids that are out in the school grounds, like the amount of security droids.
There's a lot of security, and then the dad also at the end of one of the episodes reported to the droid saying like, my kid left.
It's a lot of the droids. So the droids are something to do with it.
There's gonna be it's New Republic. It's gonna be New Republic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure, because those droids are modeled after.
Do you think we're getting any characters in this show? What's your prediction? If we get a character, who are we getting?
Ooh, I'm actually gonna be really mad if we get Mando. If we get Mando, I'm gonna be really mad because he's made cameos in one show already.
Yeah. Okay. And basically took over.
Carried. Yeah.
Boba Fett.
So I don't want.
He came up on 2 shows because Boba Fett and Ahsoka.
Yep.
I would say, honestly, with where they're at right now, okay, so I'm gonna make a prediction and a half. I feel like the one I'm doing, I definitely see us seeing it. We're gonna get some kind of mention of Leia. Like, she's gonna get brought up. We're gonna get the Morgana stuff.
Some sort of Organa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we're gonna get some kind of like, we already got that in Ahsoka. Like, they mentioned her already once. They'll mention her again.
I think
we won't see her, but she'll get mentioned.
And I mentioned you to this before. We're gonna get Hondo.
Probably, but that's not something that I'm talking about for casual viewers right now. Like, I don't think we'll get Ahsoka. I don't think we'll get Mando. I think we'll get someone from the Mando universe. Like,
who are you thinking?
I feel like we might get someone that was like,
what's the guy? Carl?
He's dead.
No. Oh yeah, he is. Oh, shit. I'm really bad at this podcasting stuff.
Anyways, what do we rate the episodes?
Well, wait, hold on. Okay. I think we're going to get Hondo. Hondo is someone from the Clone Wars, and he's also in the Disney rides. And
was he in Ahsoka?
Yo. He was live action.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
But, yes, he was. And, his voice is, like, legendary. So, I hope we get Hondo. He's a very popular space pirate, so that'd be great to get him. But anyway, are we done here?
Yeah, we're about to throw a break and then talk about one thing.
What one thing?
What we're doing next.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. So we're going to break.
So what's your review?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Rating.
For Skelly Crew, let's do. I'm gonna have to do like a 6.
6?
Yeah, they can do better, dude.
I'm gonna say 7 just because the Jedi Pirate's fucking cool.
Jedi Pirate's fucking great. But I hated the first episode.
Yeah.
So much.
If it opened with episode 2. All right. So before we get into our last little bit of things that we want to talk about, here's a word from our sponsor.
And thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. With BetterHelp, you could tap into a network of 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who, can help you with a wide range of issues. And like, when you start out, you answer a few questions, and any preferences you have for therapy, whether it be for a certain thing you want to try to get over, whether it be maybe too sporadic, anxiety, paranoia, whatever it is that you guys are going through, you can find the right therapist for you by just answering a couple of simple questions. And you can also talk to the therapist that fits mostly for you. If you find out you're not a fit with this therapist, or it's someone that you don't really want to talk to, or just maybe doesn't get you, you're able to change any time, any place, completely for free, which is, I think, in my case, a really cool thing. As well as you can get via text with your therapist. You can do video call. You can do just phone call. So like, it's whatever you really feel, and you could change it up every single week. If you want to like tell your therapist, hey, I don't think I have time to take a video call. Can I just take a phone call on the drive back from work? Like, you can just talk to your therapist whenever you need to unwind and make those schedules for yourself. So it's really cool.
Exactly what Adam said. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't right fit for any reason, you can switch it to a new therapist that is a more accustomed to your liking for no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you can get the same professionalism and quality you expect in an in-office therapy session, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you. More scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off of your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker. Again, that's 10% off betterhelp.com/nerdlocker, and we will have the link down below in the description.
Remember, guys, mental health is just as important as your physical health. Keep yourselves in check.
And we're the whole time they just go down.
Yeah.
That's what's happening at the podcast.
I don't want to show my feet. My feet look ugly. Look at it.
Dude, that looks bad.
I know. It doesn't fall off and it doesn't hurt.
It won't fall off. It'll just have to like keep growing out.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
All right, and
should we tell them what we're talking about?
Maybe. Hold on. And we're back. So, guys, we are gonna the podcast is gonna shift. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. The podcast is gonna shift. We are going to review Creature Commandos. We are going to review Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
Up until about halfway through January.
Yeah.
As soon as that is done, we are going to take another break. And when we come back, we are going to have a new format. We are going to swap sides again.
Yeah, I have cool points now.
He has cool points.
Yeah, okay, I'll explain that.
We're going to swap spots again, and we're going to talk more about just like our lives. We've been on this earth for a good amount of time. We've had a lot of good stories and funny stories that we all talk about with our friends and stuff that we thought we'd bring to you guys. It'll also take us out of the responsibility we put ourselves in.
Yeah, but we'll also like bring in some nerd stuff.
Yeah, we'll bring nerd stuff. We'll talk about whatever we've seen. We'll review like batches of them as opposed to like week by week.
Yeah.
Maybe except Invincible, depending on how.
good
that show is.
It's gonna be pretty good.
In the future, probably going forward, if an episode is like on the internet everywhere, we will probably review it sooner than later. But if it's just like a week by week, we're just gonna recap. If there's anything that stands out to us, we'll talk about it. But like going forward, we'll probably do 2 a month. So stay tuned for that starting in February. So enjoy the rest of this ride with us of going over 7 seasons of going over
shit. I don't know.
So much entertainment news. And then also maybe next week I'll talk about my views on or thoughts on Wicked because I'm the only one.
Oh yeah, you're the only one.
We have not seen Moana 2. We have definitely been slacking. It's the holidays, guys.
I'm so. What was that?
Guys, I can't wait for you guys to see the new format. It's gonna be
what was
great.
That? Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Do you want to switch right now?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Dude, that was crazy. I don't know what. Oh, this is how you sit? Oh, you bastard! This chair sucks. God damn it! What do you got going on here? What's this thing? Oh yeah, this is. Can we switch back? You like that chair, don't you?
Yeah. All right, switch back, dipshit. All right. Where can they find you?
You can find me at the Sphere21 on any social media platform except for TikTok. I'm Oliver Kahn, VA.
And you can find me at AMR Photography. You can find this podcast at Nerd Locker Podcast, wherever you find your podcasts. And we will see you guys next time when we talk more Creature Commandos and Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew. Skeleton.
What are you?
Skeleton. Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton. What's your What's your best like? Okay, one more time. Do it. With oomph.
Skeleton Crew.
See you guys.
Bye.